Wednesday night, 7 o'clock-ish. That must mean it's time for F1XL Extra. Yes, back again for another show of listening to people talk things, say words. The usual kind of thing, you know, what you come here to listen to us do. It is, of course, a wonderful evening. And do you know what? I'm about to make it so much better because tonight we don't have the hatred of Mr. Barnes. He's not going to be sitting here shouting about how Sandra the dad doesn't belong here because he's from another country. Or, you know, jumping in, shouting random words for the sake of it. We have instead got the wonderfully dulcet tones of F1XL Norris.
Good evening. Fucking dulcet tones. That never gets old. Never gets old.
Listen, we have a special episode tonight because we are talking about trucking and sim racing and Logitech and football and English and British and sim racing and F1 and SF1000 and trucking. No, I'm not going crazy. That is just the tags that are on the bottom of tonight's stream because Matthew got to change them and I had to reference them early. So, yeah. How are we?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Looking forward to tonight, to be honest.
Yeah.
So just a quick little thing as well, just because people will be like, you know,
Wondering what
I don't know what Brazier's type, but we're not going to reference that. So,
sorry, English.
quick little.
Yes, I don't want my weekly show to be a learning show. Wow.
Touche. Yeah. So for tonight, it is going to be slightly different. I'm not going to be here for the whole show. I'm going to be here probably for the first segment. We have got an interview to start off, so we'll do that part first. And I'm going to drop out because I need to sort some stuff out. However, even more dulcet tones of Bonta bullets will be here. So getting rid of me, and then you're getting the tones of a man who basically is.
Well,
no, we won't go that far, right? We will say he's like a combination of Barnes and yourself, dulcet tones, and hates everybody.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a good combination. So, yeah. Well, depends how you view it, but yeah, that's what we'll say. Right. Just to make everyone's night even worse, and I mean even worse, I have got ourselves a guest, and we are starting off tonight with division number 2 because why do we want to do logic? Because we cannot.
We never.
However,
logic in Excel.
Correct. That is exactly it. However, it is Wednesday night for us. However, this person is joining us from the United Americas of States. So he is here to talk about division number 2. And for those who are all excited to hear who it is, I'm going to move him into this chat and we can say hello to the wonderfully, very excitable, quite often a problem, Greeners.
Quite often a problem. He is a problem.
Yeah.
Evening, Greeners. Well, afternoon.
When you said we were going to be talking about trucking, I very misunderstood what you were saying.
Well, listen. You know what? The one thing I realized that we left off was actually of the languages was Dutch because we all know that oopsie whoopsie, the train is stucky wucky. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I'm not going to offend the Dutch people on live TV.
Yeah. Oopsie whoopsie, this train is stucky wucky. Anyway, how are we? How is the afternoon in America?
Warm today. Oh, it's 30 degrees plus here today, so it's a very hot one. But,
yeah, you're saying that. It's gone really weird.
Like... Yeah, it's false spring as they call it over here. But yeah, how are you boys? Thank you for not giving me Barnes. I very appreciate that. Well, I'll make do with Matty. I'll make do with Matty. I can cope with that one.
Oh, thanks.
He did state he's like, I will be if you're doing extra, I'll volunteer for a Div 2 guest, but I ain't doing it with Tweedle Brexit and Tweedle Hobbit. That was his exact words to me. So I imagine he's calling you Tweedle Brexit and
no Tweedle Hobbit.
Hobbit,
is it? No, I thought Matty was the Hobbit.
Tweedle Hobbit.
Oh God.
I know what's going to happen now. In Excel, my name's going to get changed to that.
If I speak. Right. Well, I suppose we better talk about racing and divisions. Yes, Div number 2.
Div 2.
I mean, what's happening there? You seem to be doing
Well,
okay.
I'm shockingly surprised. Obviously, when when I got when it was draft night and I wasn't in Div 3, I got very scared very quickly. Like very quickly, I was like, okay, we're going to be at the back. This is fine, but we'll just get an odd point here and there. And somehow I'm quite competitive.
Yeah.
If you look at the
It's fun
season
to
as a
watch.
whole, I've only not scored points in an actual race once.
I'm trying to
The
scroll down to get to the Division 2 table, seeing as I've been absolutely messed with on the sheets.
well, let us know when you get there.
Yeah, just anything you like.
But I think the one race that I didn't score points on that I actually finished the race was the sprint race of Silverstone, and that was because I took a pit because I wasn't going to get points, and I took the pit to change my front wing and be ready for the race. And the other non-score was a disconnection from the whole server, and my whole game crashed. So when I was actually on for probably maybe a podium because I was racing Chris, who ended up finishing second in that one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's good. I mean, you're only 3 points off your teammate, and you're only 21 points off the ASR right now.
Yeah, it's obviously it was a good result at the weekend, and my highest finish so far. But yeah, I'm kind of eyeing those ASR spots. As long as I beat Steve, I'm quite happy. In general, but that's some inter-league rivalry there. And yeah, do you say 21?
Yes,
So that just means I got to win the next race, and I'm there. That's fine.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
But
you'd
the
need
one-
everybody else above you to not finish.
Matty, I don't
no,
like your
he would only
negativity right now.
he would only need Hake to finish below him, which he probably will. Bob to finish outside the points, which is possible, and
Yeah,
Chris to not finish in the points, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
genuine chance.
But anything behind the front three, I think, is possible for anyone right now.
Yeah. The front three
Obviously,
are
you've got Czech, Leo, and Sky. And when they all get moved up to Div 1, I'll be winning races.
Oh, there it is. First comment.
No, I'm kidding. It's actually very close, and I think given all of the actual stress between putting leagues together and tiering it, and I actually think Div 2 has actually worked out really well for everyone. Yes, I think that those three are getting the majority of the wins, but they're not miles away. There may be a couple of tenths in qualifying quicker than the rest of the field, so it's still up for grabs, and anyone on a strong weekend can get in amongst them.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that, to be honest, because I'm sort of looking, and Chris is obviously sitting in that final ASR spot at the moment, but he's basically a lot of that weight is off of two really good results, two
Yeah.
P2s in Austria and Singapore. Because apart from that, he's got a P4, but a lot of P7s, and a P10 in there. He's got 2, 4, 5. He's got 6 P7 finishes this season.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, but also
Hey,
you got
Mr.
Chris.
Consistent.
Chris is coming back to it though, isn't he? Though as
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
he obviously had some time off.
He had a lot of time off,
Yeah.
especially from XL. And I think he was doing another league, but he was just concentrating on. But I think he even took time off from that one as well.
He did. He completely came off of F1 as a whole for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And
Or
he
2
was
games,
always a staple in XL as a Div 1 Tier 1 driver, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So, like, just to even be competing with him, I'm actually quite impressed with myself.
Good.
But, yeah.
Should be. Right, let's talk Sunday then. So, qualifying first.
Qualifying first.
Yes, let's quickly go through that. What happened?
It was pretty Non-abnormal. It was pretty status quo with qualifying. I managed to get 3 runs in. I can't remember if I improved on my second run. I might have cut the first corner, so it finished before it started. But I set a baseline of just under a 1:17, which I was really happy with, because in practice, Taz, you were there with me. I said, I think I can get under a 17 here.
Yeah.
And I did. So I was like, oh, okay, this is good. And I finished my first run and I was second. With a, I think I was 2/10 behind Leo or Ches, one of the two. But obviously, as people got more comfortable, time started falling. And I think I got down to a 22.7 to qualify P6. You can probably correct me if you've got the times.
22.7.
Sorry.
That's slower than Division 4.
16.7, you mean? Yeah.
16.7, yeah. Right. Okay. Natter, you might have got pole if that was the case. Might have got pole. But yeah, I think we were all very tight. I think pole was a 16.2.
16.3.
Oh, I was close. See, I'm still close. I'm actually doing my homework here. Yeah. And so pole was a 16.3 and I was a 16.7.
Thing is, I'm looking at that qualifying, and it's like between your Leo in P2 and Hake in P10 is basically 0.3 of a second.
Yeah, but we've been like that for most of the season, and that's why I give the admins their dues when they were sorting the league out. Like, our qualifying is very tight, very tight. Apart from Bray is always last.
To be fair to him, like this week he wasn't that far off either. He did a 17.3, which was like, Ulster did a 17.3, Justin did a 17.2, Sander did a 17.1. So it's like he wasn't actually that far off of them either.
I was also just taking a piss because I know he is watching. I know that he doesn't have any life on a Wednesday night, so he is watching.
But he was last. That was the best timing, though. That was the thing. It's like the weekend you say he was last. It's like Bray is last.
No, but I mean, you got to give Bray his credit. Like, I've never known anyone to start a race that's been restarted, so the lobby was reset up, and him have 25% worn on his tires.
Yeah, I was reading that in the chat.
On lap 1. I don't know how that is even possible.
I was reading
driving around in third gear.
I actually think there was a game mechanic broken with that. I don't know how that is possible.
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
Hake's having problems with the McLaren car. Bray's now getting 25% on his tyres before the race even starts.
Can I also just say I've never had a problem with the McLaren car. I think this is a thing Taz said once, and Hake has jumped on it to. No.
I didn't say once. I didn't say once. I had it once, but I was running for fucking win at Japan.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Yep. Because I was right there, and then I watched everybody pass me, and I said go straight. I was like, yeah, I'm in trouble.
I'm in danger.
Quite literally, the phrase "game's gone" was uttered, I think, when that happened. But yes, right. So, qualified sort of mid pat. Looking at it, you were what, P6, P7?
Yeah,
P6.
Yeah, P6. So yeah, decent qualifying, right? The
No,
race.
it was, and but sorry, that qualifying has been like that sort of target for the whole season. I have kind of been roughly around 6th, 7th, 8th. Around there, so that's pretty standard for me.
Unless you count Canada, where you qualified P12.
Yeah, but did you not see what happened?
Well, I'm looking at it now and it's wet.
No. So I was coming. Sorry, I know we're off topic. We're going to Canada, but I haven't been on this all season, so allow me.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm unloading right now. Oh no, that's going to be clipped. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Christ's sake!
Somebody snip that! I need to have that right.
Basically, I came into the back straight DRS chicane, and my game came up with a black screen and said connecting to server.
Oh god.
But then because I was in a black screen, I didn't know I was still driving, and my car then just went straight on and straight into the wall, and destroyed my car. So I never got another run. So that's why I was last in that qualifying. Pretty funny, but yeah.
Oh, it would have been brilliant to see.
Yeah. There's a clip somewhere. I'll send it to you, mate.
Please do.
But yes, you can talk about Australia now. I promise I won't
Yeah, we
interrupt.
can. So onto the race then.
Race. So race was quite intense. Obviously with the DRS zones, it does cause quite a good DRS train. So it is very nip and tuck around Australia for like errors and margin and actual overtakes. But it was a really entertaining race as well at the same time. I got off the line quite well. Didn't lose or gain in position, but I did have like a safe buffer to behind, and I could be a bit cautious into the turn 3, the first major braking zone, and just made sure that we all stay clean and go through to that. On the 4th DRS zone, is that? Am I saying that? Yeah, that's the 4th one, right? On the second back straight. So the one coming into the sector 3.
Yeah.
I got a good run out of the really fast chicane, and managed to overtake Sky around the outside into turn, whatever that turn is. I managed to hold it for a couple of laps, and then he did exactly the same to me a few laps later, and we kind of status quoed from there. Eskimo was behind me, and I believe got in front of me at one point before the safety car, but we were all really bunched up. Like we were all in the DRS zone of the leaders, and they were battling really hard as well. So it was just a case of kind of waiting for your moment. I think it was lap 5 or 6. Steve, surprise, spun and killed himself. That's probably not.
You've been really wanting to say that.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Steve.
Surprise,
Oh, he came on here.
surprise.
He just came on here to slander Steve, nothing
Yeah,
else.
That's what it is.
Are you disappointed with that though?
Not in the slightest.
No.
Thank you. But yes, so Steve crashed out on turn 2. Just to remind everyone, that was Steve who crashed out on turn 2.
I can't wait for the comments.
He's not here. It's fine.
Mr. AIQZN, for those who don't know who Steve is.
That's Quinn. Is that how it's pronounced? That's Quinn. So yeah, he crashed out turn 2, and that did bring out a safety car. So it was kind of too early to pit, because of obviously it's the one stop. It's normally a set and one stop round Australia, but a couple of them did find the pass. Who's returned and is actually fitting quite well in our division, and will challenge Ches, Leo, and Sky. Pitted under the safety car, which was real. I did kind of toy with the idea about doing it as well, but I was in a party with Hake, so he was like, "It's too early. There's really no risk. There's no reward in doing this right now, and you're just going to be stuck in the same DRS train as we are now." So I didn't pit. I stayed out, and I think I was running I think I was still running P6 at this point. I don't think I lost anything or gained anything, so we were still on for a solid result. Everything went well up until the first pit stops. Hake and Sander went in a lap before I did. Hake was running behind me on track, but he was going to try and do the undercut on a few cars. So as the apparent McLaren Tier 2 driver in this, but I still don't believe he's a Tier 1 driver, just that. I let him pit first to get that undercut. But then he also did get undercutted by Sander as well at the same time. I came out behind both of them in, I want to say something like 8th eventually when everything calmed down. But the hard runners were still out on track. We managed to clear quite a few traffic. I had Bray, who was somehow on his 4th pit stop in front of me, probably with 100% tyre wear. And and that managed
More
to.
than a Jubilee line, that man. Jesus Christ.
I don't quite understand Bray sometimes. His way of thinking is interesting. Oh, hi, Hake. Well, I've lost my train of thought now. But yes, I passed Bray with the DRS and managed to then use that DRS to then catch up to Hake and Sandra, as Barnes would normally call it, Sandra. And a couple of laps later, I was able to, coming out of the fast chicane on the fourth or third DRS zone, whichever one you want to call it, I was able to do a double overtake into the first corner in sector 3 on both of them, which was pretty cool. I did clip it, but it doesn't show much from my angle. I managed to just get a better run out of the corners of both of them to move myself up. At the time, it was running P3 because we still had some hard compound runners behind it who had pitted a few laps after us and was chasing us down. Hake struggled with tyres after that. He kind of started dropping back, but the plan was for him to hold up Sky. We did have Sky on the mediums who was chasing us down, but Hake did all he could. Didn't quite do enough. I was hopeful to keep Sander in my DRS to defend after Sky, but actually Sander ruined my plan by actually overtaking me. So that didn't go well, and then Sky pounced on me as well at the same time. While this was all going on in the last couple of laps, there was some sort of incident between Ches and Leo at the very front of the field. But when this was going on, they were still only maybe 10 seconds ahead of us. So it wasn't like they were half a lap in front of us, and any incident didn't have any gain for anyone else. So I can't remember if it was coming into the fast chicane. Ches was suddenly the car in front of me. He'd obviously had some sort of collision or some sort of stuff with Leo. Not too sure what went on, but he then was suddenly in front of me. Sky had passed Sander as well, and I think he was running in P2 at this point. And then it was me and Sander right behind each other going for P3 effectively, with Ches right behind us on a 9-second penalty. I think I want to say. So so I managed to come home P4 after all this. Sander beat me in P3 and Sky in P2. Is that in depth enough for you?
Yes.
Very much in depth.
Thank you. Oh, I need to breathe
Sorry,
after
who
that.
said that? No, thanks for that. That was very in depth. To be fair, I think we'll probably start talking about this weekend more than anything now, if that's the case.
Oh, sorry, have I kept you waiting?
Oh, sorry.
No, run through the grid, run through the order, give them their shout outs. Come on.
So Leonardo did take the race win. Sky, as he says, Sky said fine.
Why are you appeasing him?
Do you know what? I don't know.
You've started
Good boy.
Yeah, Sky
Good
did come home
boy.
P2, Sander P4, Free, should I say, Greeners P4, Lemon coming home in P5, Chaz in P6, Eskimo in P7, Hate coming home in P8, Yadon Checks in P9, Bullet Wounds rounding out the top 10 and taking that one. Ulster Stick in P11, Bob in P12, Bray 13th with 1 minute 13 off the pack with how dead his tyres were.
You had to really call him out like that.
Yeah. You've been doing it, why can't I? Find the Pass and Steve both DNFing.
Oh, bloody.
Wow. There we go. Very quickly, hungry this weekend?
Mm-hmm. I'm starving.
Are you? Yep, thought so.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I have two words to sum up
for the comment
Greeners.
for me to say that.
Yep. No, two words to sum up Greeners for this weekend, and it'll be chicken steaks. Or chicken steaks chopped up or something like that. Cutlets. Listen. Half the time it's meant steaks. So yeah. Oh, cutlets.
That's what they call them out here.
Oh my god! Yeah. I want a chicken cutlet. Oh my god!
Okay.
Do you want a chicken cutlet?
Okay, calm down. Whatever your name is from Monsters Inc. Okay.
Hello. I'm
Hello.
watching you.
Mike Wazowski.
Hello.
So
Oh my god, it's Santa the Dad.
I'm not going to get through this, am I?
Probably not.
Oh no.
So the Hungarian Grand Prix. Okay. Honestly, I don't have much feeling towards this one. I don't think I've ever done exceptional around here, but I don't think I've ever done badly, if that makes total sense. I would like to think that I could continue sort of like P6, P5 when we get there. But we'll obviously see. Obviously, it's quite tricky for overtaking. So yeah, let's hope I can kind of continue this nice run of consistent results in the midfield. Top end of the midfield, I want to say.
And I'm guessing it is just a case of trying to maybe stay in front of people like Cake, for example, or
Yeah, but at the same time, I do appreciate that Hake has done a few things where I've got the result above him. So we do actually work quite well, believe it or not, even though that we do shout at each other and call each other names, just like I think how me and you would work, Taz, as a teammate. But
me and you would be unstoppable. We would crash everybody out every week.
yeah, and then blame it on the McLaren.
That level of unstoppable. Yeah, exactly.
And then just abuse the shit out of each other.
That's called Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thursday we don't, because normally one of us is too busy to do it.
Yeah, and then at the weekend we'll be making love all weekend.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Listen.
Someone doesn't know.
Don't hide from the
Jesus.
truth. We don't hide from the truth.
Oh, Matty not knowing Craig David is criminal.
Exactly. Mind you, to be fair, are you surprised?
No, I'm not.
He probably listens to like ukulele songs, you know.
The theme tune to The Hobbit.
Yeah. It's fine. Apparently, he's going to be going into hiding because they're bringing out a Gollum movie, so he's not going to hide away from that one. So.
Fuck's sake.
Yes,
I'm glad you didn't get your fucking podium. Piss off.
Rude. I'm still really hopeful that someone's ticketed Leo, Sky, or Sander. No offense, Sander. But I would love for you to be ticketed right now. Just saying. Said with love.
Right.
Said with love.
Well, come on then. Let's do prediction time. Who are you predicting for this week?
Well, you've got to go through the one of the three. Actually, no, you don't. I'm going to go curveball. I'm going to say find the pass.
Yeah,
I'm going to say find the pass. He had a really good, really strong result on his first one back in Singapore. I think his strategy call was bad this week, but he had the pace to be top 3, top 2, maybe even be with Leo and Ches the whole race. So I think he's a good shout for this weekend.
Do you know what? I think I could back that as well. Pass.
Don't copy me.
No, I've known Pass for quite a while, and I know when he puts his mind to it, he can challenge with the best of them.
Maybe he'll find the win.
Hey, this guy.
This guy. I was gonna say he can put when he puts it together, because I know he said it'd been because when he came back, I think he said he was trying medium traction or some no traction out. So I'm guessing he hasn't got used to it and he's stuck with what he knows best until next season.
That's good to know. It means a small tap and he'll go round. That's really good to know for the future.
Oh wow. I can see the next ticket coming in. Pass versus Green.
Listen to that cackle.
I'm blaming his traction control. He clearly lost traction. As I put him in the wall. I'm kidding.
See, this is the thing. Sander did put in the message as well. I'd love to see you banned for the rest of the season, Greeners. So is that open the door up for Greeners now being banned?
Probably. I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't happened before this, to be honest.
Taz, what about you?
You and me both. I like. Yeah, I think.
You're not meant to agree with this. You're meant to be my friend.
Oh,
I
friend!
don't know.
Oh, friend! Oh, defend me, friend! Oh.
God, Daz, who are you going to pick for this weekend then? Bring it back to.
Let's have a think. Let's have a think. You know what? I'm going to back our illustrious leader because, yeah, I feel like if there's ever like a random track that he's going to do well at, it's probably going to be Hungry.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know what he's like? He turns up now and again. Like I think he had a podium way back early on in the season at
Yeah.
like Japan, and then
Yeah.
he's not done anything really since then. He's been pretty shit since then, to be honest. No, incredibly shit since then. So I think it's about time he pulled his finger out and actually got good results. I reckon, I'll back our illustrious leader for this week.
Well, he's since ditched me in the McLaren car and gone to the Alpine. So
Yeah, he's in the Alpine on his own. Yeah. And what difference did that make? Absolutely none. He went from P4 in a
Absolutely fucking
McLaren to
nothing.
P8 in an Alpine. I mean, Greeners went from P6 in the McLaren to P4 in the McLaren. So who gained?
yeah, progress.
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 Right. Well, I think we will let you go in a second, but I'm also jumping out at this point as well because of tactical reasons. You know, we need to shore up the defense at this point. But I will leave you both with this wonderful piece of information to go away with. Div 3 will probably be covered at some point tonight, but I would like everyone who is watching and everyone who will watch later on to know a very important piece of information, and that's very simply that Ancient Skill on Sunday night qualified down in, I think it was about I think it was P14 he qualified out of 18 cars. The reason for this is Div 3 started off dry in qualifying and went wet within 4 minutes. So everybody ran out the pits to do their qualifying lap to make sure that they qualified wherever. Ancient went for a shit and didn't realise.
Oh, that's amazing.
I saw that.
That is amazing.
I saw that comment and I had to have a chuckle.
So yeah, he went to the toilet, came back, then realised, oh no, the track is too wet for me to do a qualifying lap.
Oh, brilliant. Oh,
Yes.
fair play.
So there you go. But with that, Greeners, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll
Thank you,
speak
boys.
to you again soon.
Well, maybe if I have a nice result, maybe, and if I'm in a good mood.
Next season, then, yeah.
I'm gonna go get my lunch now.
Yeah, go get your lunch. I'm going to go get dinner in a minute as well, to be fair, but I need to do other stuff
See
at
you
the same
later.
time, which is
See you
yay.
later.
Right, see you in a bit. Bye. Right, and as the aforementioned comment was made, I am jumping out, but I'm not leaving you on your own. Don't worry, Matty. You're going to have Bonta to keep you company. Bring,
Yay.
I would say, calmness and
dulcet
logical
tones
thinking
down
to
even
this
more.
conversation. But yeah, he does neither of the sort. So, Bonta, hello.
Oh, hello.
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 Feel free to talk Div 3, but lads, thank you very much for letting me jump in, and I will speak to you guys next week.
Yes. Okay.
Right, bye.
Bye. Well, we'll say goodbye for Taz now. We did forget to do the drivers of the week. Leonardo has given me the sheet page, and the Division 2 drivers of the week was Sander, because I know you're still in the chat somewhere. You got driver of the week, and so did the bellend that was on the show with us just now, Greeners. So Greeners and Sander do take your driver of the week this week for division number 2. So with Bonta now filling in for Tazo, shall we do division 4, Bonta?
Yeah, let's do division 4.
And then we'll get into the fun that was division 3 and the one that is being shown on screen. So, I'm just trying to find the results tables. I did have them. So Division 4 is my division that I'm in and stuff like that. That's season 25. I don't want that. Fuck it. Wish someone would stop playing with the sheets. Let's just put it this way. It was absolutely fun in some parts. Mainly the top 3 that were managed to pull away from all the carnage that happened behind. I actually don't know if we have a guest for Division 4, but I'll talk it anyway. Um, Division 4 is dry. It's cloudy qualifying. I think a lot of people were trying to see if it'd be wet or if it was dry, but thank God it was dry. Um, Qualifying was just unreal with some of the times that were being set, especially the top five. I'm not going to run on too far of everything, but I will give it a rundown and then I'll run Division 4 down. Well, I'll speak about the race itself from my point of view. I don't know if there's any Division 4 drivers in the chat. It's my division that I'm in. Yes, it is, Taz. Um, so qualifying, Olds taking the top spot with a 1:17.005. Axelot in P2, not that far off in 1:17.102. Wadey taking P3, Quezzy on P4, myself P5, Lynx P6, Mr. Barnes P7, Hayden P8, F1XL Xtra P9, Conte rounding out the top 10, Sparrow in P11, Alan Y P12, Warder in P13, Grafo in P14, Kieran W in P15, and Sparky in P16. Um, what do you reckon to some of them names, Bonter, in where they've qualified? Do you think
They
they
are
should have been?
definitely drivers.
Have a
I
go, go for
mean,
it.
I don't know many of them, to be fair. I mean, I know that Old has been qualifying really well and is rather fast. You say the Axelot guy came second in qualifying, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
That one probably more of a surprise to me than anything else.
I'm not too sure because sometimes when he qualifies, he can qualify well. I think it's only at certain tracks, though. That's the thing. And
I mean,
I
everyone
know.
has those tracks, don't they?
Yeah, I know. They said that in the Division 4 chat, he'd been putting a time in of like a 1:17 something, and it was unreal. And someone said that was a Division 2 time.
I mean, yeah, probably would have been top Division 3 if we'd have had a chance to do our qualifying. But yeah,
Yeah,
that was quick. That would have been very quick. Um, when did you qualify again?
I qualified P5.
P5. Wow. So
I managed to just get into the 1:17s towards the end of the lap, because I sat with there with about 2.5 minutes to go, wondering do I go back out, and I just thought, yeah, I'm gonna go and just see what I can do. And coming into the final sector, uh, I was 6 tenths up, and then I seemed to lose a little bit time. I think I dropped 3 tenths in the final couple of corners, but then managed to just pip Barnes and Lynx to get a 1:17 in the end. So, and I was quite impressed with it actually because I'd not practiced at all. Didn't think I'd be able to put that time in. It was unreal. Let's just say that.
I mean, that's all you can hope for, really, when you're doing your qualifying. Is you get a good position. I mean, I know it's stupid to say because that kind of is the whole point of qualifying.
Oh yeah,
Nobody,
it
nobody plans to qualify at the back unless you know BT with his qualifying bands. But
is.
most people, you try and qualify at the front, or
Yeah,
this week's
qualify as
case,
best as you
you
can.
need to go toilet, for instance.
He's not gonna live that one down, is
No,
he?
he could have just said, "Oh, I missed it. I was away." No, you specifically tell us the exact reason. You're a jerk. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
So how
Uh,
was the restart from P5 then?
it wasn't too bad. I think if I remember correctly, uh, Lynx. No, Lynx started on the hards. Quezzy started on the mediums, and I think some of the back runners as well started on the mediums, but a lot of them started on the hards. So it was a case of these tyres need to get warm quick, and stuff like that. It Turn one was a bit tight. I think me and Lynx went side by side. Quezzy and Wadey went side by side. I got pushed out a little bit, but managed to not total the car. Hayden tried sweeping around the outside and collected the wall and collected my side pod, which Thankfully, I didn't DNF, or neither did Hayden. And that was it really. Just it was carnage behind the top 5 after that. The top 5 just managed to gap and stuff like that until the first safety car with Kieran crashing out and DNFing. So Lynx confused the hell out of me though, because he started on the hards and that first safety car was lap 3 and he went into the pits and changed to hard tyres. So
Changed to new hard tyres.
yeah, he changed to new hard tyres, which confused the hell out of I think about 4 out of 5 drivers. And because he's not in the chat, we can't ask him why, or I don't think anybody's even asked why. But to me, it was confusing.
See, I would have understood it if he was changing on to mediums and getting rid of the hards and then doing like a double stint on mediums.
Yeah.
I could understand that, but if you're saying he's just pitted and just gone straight back to hards, well,
Yeah, which are cold.
yeah.
Whereas a couple of laps, the heat's getting into the tyres that he first started on, which I want to ask him, but I don't know. I don't know what answer I'd get off him, so I think I'd just leave it for now. But yeah, we got racing resumed again, and I managed to get Wadey. He managed to mess up a little bit coming into sector 3 on the fast left-right. He drove onto the curb a little bit too much, and I don't think he could get the power down as quickly as he could. And I got a run and just said, "Bye, Wadey." Sat side by side with him and just sent it, and managed to take P4 off him. And then Lynx and Quezzy were both fighting up in front, while Olds and Axelot had like kind of gapped already. So them two were fighting and stuff like that, and I think Quezzy was starting to really struggle on his tyres towards the end of his stint, because I gained so much on them both because they were just holding each other up, and I managed to get a move on the DRS straight, or the sweeping, the new section where the new DRS section is.
Yeah,
Just about to go on stream there. I managed to get past Quezzy, and I thought I was going to get Lynx, but he just closed the door on me in time. So I was like, right, I'm going to have to wait and go for it. And I kept behind him and kept putting pressure on, and I managed to get past. And because the safety car came out as well again on lap 14, I was due to pit lap 16, I think it was. So I was like, right, I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to pit and go onto the mediums to the end. But before I got to the safety car, when I got past Lynx eventually, I actually managed to close in on the top 2, Axelot and Olds. Olds seemed to be struggling on the hards as well. No, he was on the mediums, that's right. He decided he was going to take them a very long way as well. So he was holding up Axelot. So I managed to keep with them 2 as well. And then Olds had pitted, and then the safety car came out. So I pitted, banged on the mediums, and Olds had been held up by the guys behind, because when I think Wadey had issues behind me before the second safety car, and there was a gap from me to 4th for of about 10, 11 seconds by Hayden. So he was holding up the rest of the guys magnificently. So, and Olds couldn't get through traffic. He had a 10-second penalty for speeding the pit lane as well. And so the second safety car came out. Me and Axelot jumped in, managed to get in, out on the mediums, and I'm just managed to get ahead of Sparrow. So Sparrow then has fought his way through, and he's got himself up to P3. And then that was it. Safety car gone. Axelot got a cracking restart. I will give him that. He managed to gap me by 2 seconds in the first couple of corners. He was full power down all the way through, and Sparrow just just started holding up the guys behind. So I was managed to make that gap as well very big. And then I saw that Axel had a 3-second time penalty, so I was like, right, I need to get back in that 3 seconds, close the gap. And at points it was like down to 2 seconds. I'd make a little couple of mistakes and lose about 7-8 tenths. And at one point it went back over 3 seconds. I was like, right, rein it in, let's keep going and just close that gap back in. And then towards the end, I think he burnt his tyres out massively because I think I got less than half a second behind him, and I think on the last lap I looked up, just glanced, and saw he had a 6-second penalty, so I could breathe a sigh of relief a little bit, and managed to come home and take it off him with him having that penalty and taking the race win for Australia.
I mean, yeah, it's always good when you're racing someone, you're trying to stay within like their penalty range, and then they get that second one, and you're just sort of like, oh, thank God for that. I don't have to.
You can breathe that massive sigh of relief, can't you? As to say,
I don't
right,
have to push as hard. I still need to
yeah.
push, but I'm not like the same as when someone's chasing you. You see it just comes up 3 seconds. You're like, oh, thank God for that. You can go past, mate. Yeah, just go past. I'm just going to sit behind you. I'm going to finish ahead of you now at this point.
Yeah, exactly. It was a massive breather, and Axel even said he was running out of ERS every time on the third DRS. He was running out every single time, and I was holding back on mine. I was burning it enough just so that I know I was eating into his time, because I was keeping an eye on it. And at one point, when I was 3 seconds behind him, I'd burned enough ERS on that back straight that I closed in by nearly 8 tenths every time. So I know I was leaving myself enough, whereas he was burning it all.
Yeah.
Which I think that's where he's made that mistake. And I think he'll know for next time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know much about him. I'm assuming is this his first season?
Yes, he joined. I think he joined like race 4 or 5 into the
Yeah,
season.
Japan was his first race.
Yeah.
So I don't know how experienced he is with league racing and stuff, but that's the kind of like EOS manager something you get used to over time.
Yeah, I think this is his first league that he's been in. So he's definitely joined a decent league to get used to it and get to know it all and stuff like that.
Oh, who else has he joined?
I don't know what other league. I think this is his first league. So.
No, it's like you said, it's one of those where people are going to get used to it.
Yeah. Which is definitely good to see, especially with some of the names returning and coming back in and stuff like that. Because we've had so many people joining that we've got that many reserves. It's unreal.
I mean, I think Division 3 is now up to about 23 drivers again.
We are up to we're up to 28.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
one or two then.
Just a bit. So I know one of them got moved up. 1 and 2 of them they can only race when they can and stuff like that due to real life commitments and stuff like that, which is understandable. But still, it's still a mad amount of numbers. It's trying to get it all sorted every week.
No, yeah, I can only imagine. It's one plus side. You've got your full-time seat and your first win of the season as well.
Yes, it's been a long time coming.
It has. I mean, everyone above you has always got race wins.
Yeah.
So it's only the top 4 that technically have race wins. I know BT obviously did have race wins before he got moved up.
Yep. So I
It
needed
puts
to get that
you
win on that board.
56 points behind Wadey.
Yes, me and Wadey spoke about this on Sunday. If I can keep on taking points off him and Olds and stuff like that, I might even be in a shout for it, but I'm not holding my breath.
You got 5 races plus a sprint.
Yep.
It's a long shot. You'll need to take 10 points of race from him. So if you're it's like you winning, them coming third.
Yeah, pretty much.
It ain't gonna be easy.
I know how Olds and Wadey race and Lynx. They are phenomenal racers. It's madness.
Yeah. The one thing I would say is I think you're pretty much guaranteed for the ASR spot now.
Yep.
I think the top 4 of you have kind of run away. I don't know if it's it. Is it going to be top 5?
Yes, it is with 4 divisions.
Cool. That 5th place for the ASR sport is between about 7 drivers.
Yes, I know. It's unreal.
You got Sparrow 64, Quasi 62, Barnes 56, Rambo 50. I mean, you can even kind of put in Elaney and Euro Tank because they're only about 20 odd points behind.
Exactly.
One good result, and that's it. They're going to shoot right up.
Yeah, and Alan Why, I think with him now being signed to Ferrari, I think we're going to see his results improve and stuff like that because he qualified. Where did he qualify Sunday? He qualified P12 and come home in P4. So he's gained big points there, which has been massive for him.
Yeah. I mean, he's only scored points in 4 races this season.
Yeah.
No, I can't count as 5. I don't need to count.
No.
Yeah.
So let me give the quick rundown of the race results of where everyone else finished. As you heard, I won Australia. Axelot took P2. Linked Ventura became P3. Alan Y P4. Wadey P5. Quezi P6. Uld P7. Mr. Barnes P8. Hayden P9 and Grafo P10. Sparrow round in came P11. Conte P12. Senna P13. Sparky P14 a lap down, and Gareth 3 laps down. Cause I think he did DNF with about 2 laps to go, I believe. 3 laps to go. But down on the sheets, it's down as 3 laps. So let's move it on quickly with the predictions for this week for Hungary. Well, Hungary this week. I'm not looking forward to it. Let's just put it that way. I have a love-hate relationship with Hungary.
So the title challenge, we said you might just have your ruling out.
I'm basically
within,
on a
like, 2
ruling out with
minutes.
Hungary. Yeah, Hungary. It depends. It depends on how the day goes and if I get the right setup and stuff like that. If I can be in the contention, then I will be massively happy with that because Hungary, as I say, it's a love-hate relationship between me and that track.
I mean, I'm looking at the calendar at the minute. The only race we've done, which is even remotely like Hungary, and only that it's difficult to overtake, is Japan.
Yes.
And you came second in that race.
Did I?
Yeah.
Who won
You
it?
came second behind BT.
Oh yes, BT just fucked off. I was like, right, we're deleting him, and I'll take the race win.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think you should rule yourself out. It's a difficult to overtake track. You are difficult to overtake at the best of times.
Oh, thanks. To be fair, I am a little bit of a twat for it.
You're on a kind of an upwards curve as well.
Yep.
3 podiums in your last 4 races.
Momentum shifting.
Yep. As long as we take away that Canada race anyway.
Yes, we'll take that
You
Canada
just
race away.
delete that one, and you've got a nice 4-3-2-1.
Yep, we'll take that Canada race away. I hated that one. Well, let's quickly move on to predictions then. Who do you reckon is going to take the race win then?
I am going to say it's going to be Wadey because I'm going to be boring.
To be fair, I think he wants revenge after the last couple of results.
Yeah.
He's not been up there for a while, and I know he's hating it. He's hating losing points massively. See, Ulds is in the chat. Yeah, Hungary will be a painful. Hate that track. So Ulds is not looking forward to it neither.
Right, so that's a Holds 15-second win incoming.
Yep.
I'm messing with you, Olds. I'm messing with you.
Do you know what? It's tough because you've got the likes of Axelot if he races, Lynx, myself, Old, Wadey, and Tyler's making a comeback, and I know he's still foaming at the mouth after being on holiday and being missing for 2 weeks. But I think I'm gonna back Quezi because he shows some pace. He has shown some real pace in the last few weeks. So whatever Hake's doing with him, or in the McLaren team, he's unreal at the moment, and he's one of those drivers fighting for ASR as well. So I think I'm gonna back Quezzy for that one.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's one of those where it is one of those tracks where it's you just need to be in the right place at the right time. Like I said,
Yes.
it's so difficult to overtake if you get caught behind someone that holds you up for a couple of laps. All of a sudden, you could be good. That's 5-6 seconds behind the car you meant to be racing.
Yeah, exactly, and you're gonna get frustrated with yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally agree. If you get stuck and you're just gonna start getting frustrated with yourself, you're gonna start getting angry, and that's where mistakes happen. Um, but I'll quickly just run this one on as well. Drivers of the week from Leonardo. I don't know who's decided it, but Leonardo's obviously decided it. I don't know if he's been spoke to or not or anything like that. But he's given myself driver of the week and Alan Y driver of the week. So myself and the Ferrari driver of Alan Y pick up the driver of the week awards from Leonardo.
I mean, that's obviously his choice.
Yeah.
I think I know you won the race. I probably would have put that Axolot guy in
Yeah.
instead of you.
Yeah.
And why makes complete sense.
Yeah. Coming from P12 to P4 in the end.
Yep. And for Alex Altar, a guy who hasn't got a podium all this season. But obviously, I'm not here to
We're not
cause
here
issues
to.
with Leo's dodgy driver of the weeks again.
So next up, we move on to your division.
Oh yes, this is what did you say? This is
Division.
my division that I am in.
That one. Fuck you.
No. Well, Tez already gave you a little breakdown of qualifying, but I'll just say it again. Jumped into qualifying, was like, oh, we have rain in like 4 minutes. Thanks. It was just a mad dash. I think me and Taz left at the same time, so we were literally. He was ahead, I was behind.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we overtook like 5 cars on the outlap because we were like, I'm not waiting around. I'm going.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
cannot afford. The rain is going to hit any minute. I am not getting stuck behind someone who's just dawdling around.
yep.
So I think we overtook about 5 cars. We started our laps. He had quite a nice slipstream for me, I believe. I think I made a mistake coming out the last corner and lost like 6 tenths, and I think we came like P7, P9. I don't actually have that information in
Tazo
front of me.
P7, you P9, yes.
Yeah. Though my pace I felt was faster than what Taz was doing, so I should have come probably P7.
Right, okay.
But that is what it is. I believe it was Blaze that got pole.
No, DNG Titan got pole.
DNG told Blaze
Was a
second though.
117.114. No, Slow Dog got P2.
I sort of
Blaze got P3.
trying to remember now. Blaze went over the line first, which gave him the graphic on
Yep.
the screen with pole. That's why I had him on pole. And I think I've literally retired by the time the other two done laps. Because like I said, but we was on our in laps and it was raining. So qualifying was done after 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, I see
We
that
were there for 18.
we've got 15 drivers on the softs and 2 on the inters.
Yeah. So some people did go out on the inters because they missed qualifying.
Ah.
You had the little visual glitch on the race weather one where it's like, oh, it might rain during the race.
Oh, yep, I know
So
what
I
you
think
mean
I
about.
went out for 1 lap on the wets as well, just to be safe. Like at least have a rough idea of what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
Just in case it does. Obviously, it stay dry. So that ended up being a waste of time, but it was all good. Qualifying was then just nothing because
Yeah, as you say,
I think we was watching.
minutes.
I can't remember who it was. It might have been BT was just skidding along on the inters, and we was all just kind of watching him because all the top 4 just sat in the pits. They didn't even retire. They just sat there.
Watching the good times roll.
And it's all like, okay, we retire. We can get going.
Yeah,
Like 15
exactly.
minutes ahead of it. Like, okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember seeing Tazo's message in a different Discord and stuff like that. It's the first time I think all season that that their race has been your division has been done first.
Yeah, it was just I said it was done so quickly because I think we had like 5 minutes of qualifying left when everyone retired.
Oh
Because like we were 5 minutes ahead of the schedule anyway. Because
yeah.
I know some people were holding on just in case the rain stopped and you might have been able to get out and dry tires again. It just
Yeah.
never happened. It
Yeah.
never happened. So
So let me give this a quick rundown of the qualifying then. D&G Titan takes top spot, Slowdog P2, Blazed in P3, Adsky P4, Kent 30 in P5, BT P6, Mr. Tazo P7, Forensic Narwhal, which I have seen he's made a gamer tag change as well, to Narwhal F1XL. So we'll keep that updated for next season. Bonter in P9, Walnut Whipped, who is a new driver, but he's down in the game as Half Pint. Berserker Mark in P11, Titan Eye in P12, Scrub P13, Ancient Chap P14 after going to the long journey of the toilet. Dan Jelly P15, Chetty Chetty in P16 and Puny Chipmunk to round out the times in P17 and Swiss King in P18 who had a quali ban.
it was like the perfect time to have a quali ban as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the most perfect time to have it.
Yeah.
So race, how did your race go?
I mean, yeah, it's a good start. I don't think I lost a position, which was amazing for me. Still had the issue of I don't know if it's happening in the other lobbies. I'm assuming it is the ghosting on turn one.
Yes, I had that as
It's
well.
it's very annoying because I'm sort of like I don't trust it, and then you get people that literally just diving into you, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you okay?
Yeah.
You dive into me if you want. Um, I think me and Taz made some good progress throughout most of the race. At one point, we were about fifth, sixth, and seventh because our league was kind of the opposite to your league, Noz, whereas most people started on mediums,
Ah,
and there was only about 4 or 5 drivers that started on hards.
right. Okay. Yep.
So we kind of got away. We had some hard runners behind us. Me and Taz are kind of attacking Narwhal, and we get past him after the DRS. There's 2 DRS straight. Oh, they're both DRS straights, aren't they? They're in the middle of the track.
Yep. I know which one you're on about.
We both managed to bless past him. I slam on my brakes. My chair moves. I slip off the brakes. I hit the back of Taz, get some front wing damage,
Oh
as you
Christ,
do.
that's not what you want.
Yeah, as you do. It's always fun to
Tap
hit
your
the back of
teammate.
your team. It didn't cost him anything. It just cost me some time.
Yeah.
I held on as much as I could, but it was just a struggle after that. In general, it was great racing. I mean, I know I didn't finish well, but it just felt like it was just constant battles the whole race.
Yeah, just looking at it, the times are very, very close. Apart from Blazed, who's
There
4 seconds up the road.
was also a late safety car.
I was gonna say
On the
you had
right.
you did have 2 safety cars in the game, so
Yeah.
that's obviously helped out with how it is, and I'm guessing penalties were massively involved as well.
Yes, I believe. So I think Taz got a late penalty,
Oh,
and he crossed the line in like P3 or something.
I think he said because we was talking just before the stream went live. I think he said he crossed the line P5 and
The
dropped.
P5 and dropped to
Yeah,
P7.
yeah,
Yeah, some people had some amazing. Like Chetty was just rapid.
yeah. I
Uh,
have noticed that he did qualify pretty low down with him being on the inters and managed to come home in P2, which
yeah, I mean,
fantastic result.
I said he was the car behind me, so I was like the last of the front medium runners. He was the front of the hard runners,
Right.
and yeah, he was just so fast. Like compared to what I'm expecting from Chetty, which is not the fastest driver, but just always in the way. It
Yeah.
was like he just went and then just drove away, and I was like, where are you going?
Yeah, exactly. It all depends on with the setup and differential changes everyone makes, don't it? Because I'll say this well as now, fucking my team principal turned around and said set up for all the way. So, and I think I went with that last season as well, and I know it was quick. I think there was a few Division 4 drivers. I know Sparrow, he did setup 3, and he soon saw that it was a mistake going that one.
See. This is where I've got to disagree with you.
Oh, go on then.
Because Div 3 was quite different on their strategies. There
Oh,
wasn't a majority. Quite a few went 3, quite a few went 4. And we suspect, we don't know this for sure, but we suspect at least one went 5.
and who do you reckon went 5? Is it the race winner by any chance?
No, we believe Puny Chipmunk may have gone 5.
Oh,
Just solely because his straight line speed was mental, but his cornering speed was just non-existent.
so yeah, that shows you a sign of being set up 5. To be
Yeah.
fair.
We never got any confirmation or anything, but there was a few people. I said I was on 3. I struggled to even keep up with him on the straights, and there were some people on 4 who were saying like, "Yeah, we were struggling as well. He was pulling away from us with
Yeah.
slipstream."
I'm
But
gonna
no,
say I did notice that as well. I was on setup 4. I'm not sure what Uld's setup was on. Axlot was set up 4, and he was sticking with Uld's, which is very hard to believe because Uld's has been rapid when he gets on it.
yeah,
But yeah, it all depends with the setup, doesn't it?
no, yeah. I mean, like, I thought. I think it was Taz. We went into practice like, oh yeah, setup 3 might be the way to go. I'd done no practice. I was like, I'll just go setup 3 then. The cornering speed was just so quick.
Yeah.
I get that there was obviously a straight line speed difference between 3 and 4 fast on the straights, but the speed from 3, and when I did a little like 5-minute time trial beforehand, which is what I class as practice.
It's still more than what I do, mate.
It's just like I remember how to drive the track. That's it.
Yeah.
I did 3, and I was like, oh my god, this track is so. It just flows so well.
Oh, it does. I love this track.
And when I was on 3, I was throwing it into corners. I was braking late. I was like, I'm just loving this. I was like, I don't even care to even try 4 because it can't be better than the way it feels right now.
Yeah. You want that
Um,
consistency of where you feel that you can chuck it into the corners and keep the speed that you're going as well.
yeah. So the amount of times I caught up to people in the corners, and it's like, well, that's fine. I don't need to get past them in the DRS. I just need to sit with them for a while, let them burn it, and then I can get them when they've burnt all their DRS or get close enough during some of the corners. I think I made an overtake on Puny Chipmunk, who I couldn't get past on the straights, out of turn 1.
Yeah.
He went a little bit wide, and I've managed to sneak around the outside of him, and that was just enough. I had like just a car gets through him, got past him. I was like, that'd do me. I don't think I'd have done it on 4.
No.
So,
Especially if he's on setup 5 as well. As you said, the straight line speed's going to be unreal.
I mean, Old said he's on 4, so
Yeah. So
it was just so split.
I'll give this a rundown of the race results and stuff like that then. So Blazed was your race winner. Australia. Chetty, as you say, came from towards the back to finish P2. Slowdog P3. Dangeli P4. Ancient Chap P5. D&G Titan in P6. Mr. Tazo P7. Puny Chipmunk P8. Kent 330 in P9. Adski rounding out the points in P10. Forensic Narwhal in P11, Titan Eye in P12, Bonta Bullets in P13, Berserker Mark P14, and Swiss King P15, 1 lap down, Scrub P16, 1 lap down, and BT 3 laps down. I'm guessing he DNF towards the end of the race.
Yes, he did.
And then Walnut whipped on his debut DNFing.
Just,
did you see much of Half Pint on the track?
yes, he was good. He qualified. I can't remember where he qualified. No, I know you said it. He was near the middle.
Qualifying, he qualified behind you, so P10.
P10, it was behind me.
Yep.
I think he had an issue turn 1. I think someone clipped his wing. Somehow he didn't go, so he had a bit of damage. But in general, his pace was okay. He was in the Discord with us. There wasn't anything about his pace. It looked like he could easily have been fighting in that massive midfield battle that ended up happening.
Yeah.
I believe he lost it on turn 2, 4, 5. The dodgy right-hander.
Oh, yeah.
Killed. So I think he hit the inside curve or something and then just went round.
Oh
And
Christ!
it's like he smashed straight into the wall, and it's like.
Oh, at least we've got
It's
another
helpful.
driver in there that can put himself as a nuisance and stuff like that. Then it's very
Yeah,
good to
he
see.
was. He seemed like he's going to be a good guy.
Good.
Which is all you can really hope for with these new drivers.
Oh yeah, most definitely and everything. Because as you say, some of them probably. I think when I read his signing when he joined the league and stuff like that, I think he was brand new to it and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
he
he's
wants
definitely said he
to
was
make an
brand new
impression and stuff like that.
to. He was definitely brand new to presets.
Yep.
He's. I remember him saying he's normally used to
Using
running
setups. Yeah, that's
customs
right. Yeah.
and being able to customize it to his driving style. So it was a bit foreign to him, but he got the hang of it.
Yeah.
He likes the idea of it anyway.
Yeah, which is what we want and everything and that, because a lot of people are used to custom setups and stuff like that, and that's
Yeah.
what makes XL one of a kind, because I think we're still the only preset league out there.
I don't know of anyone else, so yeah.
No, I don't. To this day, I don't think there is anybody else that runs a preset league, which is unreal.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
You'd have thought at least one other person would have tried it.
Oh yeah, you would. You really would. So Hungary next week. Well, this Sunday. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm
Is it
not
hit and miss
sure.
for you?
It's hit and miss.
Yeah.
I've won here, and then I've been nowhere here.
Exactly. This is the thing.
So I was like, what's going on? Why am I absent? Okay. Yeah. I'm hoping for a good race. That's all I want. I know I'm not in the contention for ASR. I know I'm not in the contention for race wins.
Well, you're not that far off it, are you? Let's have a
5 miles off. I'm
really.
I'm 100 points.
Oh. You're
Yeah.
top P12 at the minute, yeah.
Um.
Yeah, you are. I think that top five. I think Chetty can involve himself in there. Kent Free and Narwhal could also chuck themselves in there as well, but they need a good string of results. And
It's mainly focusing on Adski because I think the top four are the top four. Adski is normally consistently best of the rest, or at least fighting for best of the rest. So you need him to have
yeah,
like a couple of horror shows. But I think realistically, the top five's what it's going to be now.
yeah, exactly.
I'm just hoping to pick up a few more points.
Hopefully, as you say, we've got 5 races in a sprint race, so as you say, keep your mind going and stuff like that, and keep going and pushing yourself to it as maximize it as best as you can.
Yeah. I mean,
go on.
Yeah, go on.
No, go on.
I was going to say, even though I came P13 this weekend, the race was just amazing. I didn't really care where I came, almost.
Yeah, as long as you had that good qualifying,
Yeah.
good racing, and good battling.
Yeah, which is what I got the whole time. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to... I couldn't complain about anything. I'm like, okay, I didn't finish in the points, but I wouldn't change anything that happened. Well, I probably wouldn't give myself the time penalty I got.
Yeah, there is
You know,
that.
in terms of the racing, everything I did, I thought I did correctly. So
No, this is the only thing. That's the only thing, and that is as long as you feel like you've put the maximum effort that you have done, then that's the best you can take out of it.
yeah.
So with that, predictions for race win on Sunday. Who do you think is going to take it?
I want to say Blaze because Blaze having that moment at the minute where he is just rapid, and it's not like he's winning by like small margins. They said he won by 4 seconds. I think he probably won by more if there wasn't a safety car. So I can't really go against him.
No, that it's as you say, he's got that momentum at the moment and running away with it at the moment with that race win with 4 seconds. It's hard to come by of who you reckon could be, which is makes it an even harder decision for me. Because as you say, those drivers are up there and they're constantly fighting, and
Yeah,
if they don't make any mistakes, then they're just gonna keep there. But I think Ancient Chap is going to go back to winning ways. this week. Yeah, I think Ancient Chap to take the win this week.
I think it's a fair shout and difference. It's going to be one of the top four. Likely, I think Taz is the only one to win outside the top four.
Yes, I think he is. So Taz, I don't know if Taz likes this track, so Taz might even be able to put his name up there and cause some havoc.
I think he's a bit hit and miss on it. It's like, well, I think everyone's a bit hit and miss with this track.
Yeah, exactly. So the drivers of the week this week for Division 2, not Division 2, Division 3, were Chetty, understandably. He,
Yeah, understandable.
as you said, he was absolutely rapid all weekend. And the Haas driver of Dan Jelly.
I've got to find him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he missed quali as well, so
Right,
another
okay.
one of those that kind of makes sense.
Yes. We will move on to Division 1, but I'm going to have to go back to the end of qualifying for the results because the sheets haven't been updated. And I thought they had. So I'm going to have to go back on the screen for a moment and go to the end of qualifying so we can run that one down. Let me go. Oh, my mouse has decided it's going to kick my ass. So, let's see. We only had 11 drivers in the qualifying. So here are Division 1 as we speak and stuff like that. It is on stream. I do apologise about that. I do have to get them sorted out ASAP. But that is your qualifying order for this week for Division 1. So Harrison takes pole, Sportsmad P3, P2, Gamer Man Steph P3, Krabs in P4, Quick Dead P5, Twangy Garlic in P6, P7 was McJamie B, P8 Dixie, P9 JJ, P10 Deathlink, and a returning driver in Judgy, making his return back into F1XL after, I think, not being here for a few weeks, well, since the start of the season and stuff like that. F1XL, Alex TTV. I see a wild Deathlink. Yes, you do indeed see a wild Deathlink in the in that division there, Alex. We'll go back. I know there was a few issues with Division 1, but I'll have to.
You won.
Never. But I'll go back to about there on this on the stream. So I'll do a quick overall standing at the moment. Fake news. I'm gonna quickly do the overall standings while they're just finishing off this race with like 4 laps to go. I might just skip to the end and get the results and stuff like that.
Well, I believe Krabs wins. Quick Did was second.
All right, we'll do it that way.
That's what I can remember.
Right, just looking at it now, lap 29, there is everybody but Krabs, McJamie B, and Twangy Garlic all with penalties. Deathlink did retire. I did see that on the stream itself. But as we're coming around the final couple of corners, we will watch towards the end of that one because it's very tight between the top 4. There's just about 1.5 seconds between the top 4. So this is going to change drastically. With the Division 1 tables not updated, the tables stand as this overall wise. Overall, Red Bull lead with 878, Ferrari 742 in second, Williams in third on 592, Aston Martin P4 on 554, P5 is Mercedes 452, McLaren P6 449, Haas in P7 on 425, and Steve's team still holding up all the rest of the teams there on his back on 401. So that is your teams with all team principals. And then the free agent teams of Stake in P9 on 158 and Alpine in P10 on 113. But we will get Division 1 updated as quickly as we possibly can. And then it'll be a different set of tables and results. But as you see there, as you said, Krabs did take the win. Sport Mad taking home P2. Quick Dead P3. Harrison dropped all the way down to P4. McJamie B P5. Twangy Garlic P6. Dixie P7. Gamer Man Steph P8, Judgy P9, JJ P10, and as I say, Deathlink rounding, being the only DNF driver in Division 1. Might as well swiftly move on with the predictions for Hungary. Who do you reckon for the win in Division 1 then, Bonta? Have I still got you? No, you've muted.
Sorry, I forgot to mute. I was going to say the obvious choice is Crabs, really, on all but 2.
Yeah,
so I'm going to say Harrison.
You're going to say Harrison. To be fair, he is due a race win. He is very
He's
due
yet
one.
to win the season.
Yes, exactly. He's yet to win. Which is very hard to say and very hard for a lot of people to probably to believe, because he's a 5-time champion and he's struggling to get race wins this season, which is absolute bonkers.
That kind of thing just shows how good the Crabs is.
Yeah, it just shows that people come in and they can challenge. It's unreal and it's good to watch and good to see the results every week. It's interesting to see, say the least. For me though, I think Quick Dead might do it. Quick Dead, he's hit and miss on some tracks, and when he can put his mind to it and keep it going, he's got a few wins this season as Quick Dead, which is good. Because I think he said the other week when he was on the show, he was only thinking about only having one race win this season, and he's got 2. So he's got double the one than what he expected, but he's got a lot of podiums. He's there or thereabouts. His worst result is P5, and that happened in the main race at Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, he's definitely been consistent.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He's got P3, P4, P5, first, third, first, second, fourth, second. Didn't race at Canada and Singapore. He got P3 as well. Just noting that actually, Harrison's dropped down from P2 to P3 in the Drivers' Championship.
He has, yes.
So that is absolutely madness. But I think I'm gonna go back Quick Dead for the race win at Hungary this week. There ain't really much more to say apart from the Division 1 tables need sorted, which they will get sorted as quickly as possible. Let's give the shout outs for, I don't think we haven't had any subs or follows this week. Probably my miserable voice is back and they don't want to follow us anymore. Nah, we do appreciate everybody that does follow, sub, joins the league and races with us. We can only improve by people joining and making everything more fun and more interesting to be around and stuff like that. As me and Bonta will probably attest as well. Every week is interesting. Anything can happen. Battles.
Someone missing their breaking point at turn 4 and trying to take out the championship leader, stuff like that.
Yeah, there is that. But this is the thing. We race. We enjoy it. We're a big community. We want to do it every week. This is what we enjoy doing every week. Well, some people enjoy it. Some people just turn up and race and think that's it. A lot of people are here to make new friends and stuff like that. But as I say, this week we have Hungary, so we have many drivers showing their point of views. So if you want to find them, then there's a few people with the F1XL name in the tags and Twitch names and stuff like that. Chips and Davey will be, I think, doing the Division 1 commentary again if he is free or if he's racing. I don't know. We'll find out on Sunday. But that is all divisions covered. Thank you for Taz to starting the show with me, and then thank you for Bonta for joining in and taking over while he disappeared, got food and dealt with real life situation stuff. Thank you to Greeners all the way over in America. joining us and abusing Steve as he would. But until then, there is also the shout out of the TikTok, Facebook, and everywhere we have pages, TikTok, YouTube. If you want to give them a follow, then the links will be in there somewhere. I don't know where they are. I don't know what the code is for it. I don't actually know that one. But all the links, people, if you join the Discord and stuff like that, the Discord is there if you want to join, and you would just want to hang out and see what it's all about before taking your racing debuts and stuff like that. Then come along, join us, get to know a few of the people, and sure, we will be more than enough to accommodate you. But Bonta, any final words from yourself?
No.
So this has been Wednesday night. This has been F1XL Extra. This has been our usual talk show as normal. I've been F1XL Norris. That one has been Mr. Bonta Bullets. And I shall bid you fair good night, God bless, and peace.